Today we will be making Bonk from Tf2. These are the things you will need: hot glue, a straight edge, a pen or a marker, a box cutter, cardboard, spray paint, PVA glue, sponge brushes, and a Bonk label. I just found it online and sized it to how big I wanted it. So yeah, I'll probably leave the links to those labels in the description below. First I started cutting out the rectangles of cardboard that were the same size as my labels, so the cans would be the right diameter and size. Make sure it's the right size, please, because it's really hard to, it's hard to fix that. I mean, you could just add cardboard, but you would rather want it to be longer than you want it to be and shorter, or else it just won't work. Anyway, you want to start bending the cardboard along the perforations so you can get that cylinder shape. And you want to do that 3 times because for some reason you decided to do all 3 of the flavors for some reason. And it took for gosh darn ever. Things I do for YouTube. Then you want to start cutting out the circles that will be the bottom and top of the can. I think they're about maybe 2 inches in diameter, I think. I don't know. It will depend on how big you want your can is. And also, you don't have to do this. You could just get a can, size the labels to how big you want them, and then just slap it on. But I didn't want to do that, so I just basically made it harder for myself and made cans out of cardboard. And then you want to start cutting out the hole in the top you drink out of, which is also really hard because it's a weird shape. And again, you want to do that 3 times because for some reason you wanted to make all 3 flavors, which means you have to make 3 cans, which is 3 times the effort. And this video probably would have came out way earlier if I only did 1. But where's the fun in that? Then you want to start gluing your cans together. With a hot glue gun. Did I mention that in the things you'll need? I don't know, I'll go check later. I recommend gluing your rectangle cardboard together first, but that's just me. Make sure you press them together until it's dry enough to hold its shape. Then you want to start putting the top and bottom on. I kind of forced it in and then glued it on top, which also covered the perforations in the cardboard, so I wouldn't have to cut out cardboard to cover that up. Which, thank goodness, because that's the most annoying thing in the world, especially if it's a freaking circle. And I know the way I'm putting the top and bottom on are weird. This is just what I came up with. You could do a way easier way, but this is what I did, so yeah. If your glue didn't cover up all the perforations, you can go over it again to cover all the perforations so you don't have to put little pieces of paper on it to cover them up because they're already filled with hot glue. I swear that's the most annoying part about making props out of cardboard, especially if they're round. Just saying. Then you want to hit them with a coat of silver spray paint. I did 2 coats on every side, basically. So yeah. Also, I could have done this I could have done this way faster, but I didn't know how to plan things, so there you have it. Took me like 3 days, no, 4 days to paint these 3 cans. Just, I really should have planned that out. Anyway, then you want to start covering your labels with PVA glue with a sponge brush to get it all in the corners and edges. You just want to start gluing them on. And you should wait for them to dry. And also be careful of wrinkles, because they will wrinkle if you don't do it absolutely perfectly. So be aware of that, or it'll just wrinkle anyways. You're gonna want to wait for these to dry, or else more wrinkles will happen. Just be careful with these. Well, be careful with this part because it's a very tedious process, and especially repetitive when you make 3. And once you glue it on and wait for it to dry, you're done. And they look really good to me. I mean, I'm kind of amazed at how good they were. Man, this is really good. You guys should try this. What?